I'm happy to be here at Kscope 19. My name's Teal Sexton, and I have directed analytics programs at two different universities. University of California, Berkeley is where I'm currently employed, and just really happy to be here today with Matt, who runs the analytics development team for Oracle.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm Matt Milella. Like Teal mentioned, I run an analytics development, mostly UI development team, and I'm happy to be here to chat with you.
It's a really great time to have Matt here because they had a huge announcement today. So today we've got Kscope going on, and we live streamed from Skywalker Ranch.
Yep.
They had an Oracle Analytics Summit. And so, Matt, why don't you summarize for us some of the big things that were announced today?
Sure, we had a big event at Skywalker Ranch, like you mentioned, so a cool venue, and we did live stream it. And really the summary is about, simplification of the product line and the pricing and the messaging around it. And also, transparency of what we're doing, and a focus on our customers and listening to our customers. So some of the key messages are, we have one product, it's Oracle Analytics. We don't have, various siloed products. And that product is delivered in different flavors. It's Oracle Analytics Cloud, Oracle Analytics for Applications, or Oracle Analytics Server, which if some people may be confused about the name, but it's really the on-premises offering that our customers have now. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our cloud offering, and once a year we're going to deliver that as an on-premises offering, so we continue to drive value for our customers on-premises, and they get all the benefits and features that they would also have if they went to the cloud.
That is awesome. I'm really excited to hear that. I've been a long-time user of the on-premise analytics platform, OBIEE, as many know it, or OBI.
Yeah.
And we've been looking to see where is Oracle's roadmap with this product. We've got a couple thousand users, and there are all companies all over the world that have really invested heavily in analytics with Oracle and looking to continue to use it and benefit from some of the things you've been doing innovatively in the cloud. And so to hear that you're committed to serving both platforms is really exciting. Can you talk a little bit about some of the features that are coming or that have been offered in the cloud that are now going to be coming to on-prem as well?
Yeah, so the cloud has a really great self-service offering that hasn't been available on premises for a long time, or if you wanted it, it was an upgrade that customers had to go through. So that'll be available just by default. So our self-service option includes our data visualization tool, which allows you to do really rich analytics on the fly with really any data source. So from an Excel file, as simple as that, to a database or Oracle applications or the autonomous data warehouse.
Oh, that's excellent. So I can upload data from my desktop and mix it up with the curated data that I have from my data warehouse and do rich visualizations off of that.
Yeah, and that's absolutely one of the use cases we see a lot in our customer base, and we love to demo it because the idea that customers have gathered all the data they need to solve an analytic problem or answer a business question it just doesn't happen anymore. Mm-hmm. So realistically, you need people to be able to do things on the fly with whatever data they get from whatever source and really wherever it comes from.
That's great, because sometimes the time it takes to get the data into the shape that you want it in your semantic layer is a large investment, and people want to be able to do analytics on something faster. And so now they can really have that flexibility to do both.
Yeah, and we also offer data preparation, advanced data preparation, so that you can, augment your data. For instance, if you have states in your data set and you wanted to get the population, it's just one click away. There's no code necessary. We also have data flow and data processes you can do to move data, so you can combine different data sets. And all these tools are meant for a self-service user. Now there's different levels of savviness those user types might have, from a business analyst to just a data consumer. And depending on your need and your level of sophistication, you can really solve lots of really tough analytic questions.
That's great. And is there ways that you're ensuring that customers are going to get the right answer, or at least not be led in the wrong direction through self-service? Because sometimes that's a concern when people are out, messing around with the data and maybe don't quite know how it works or what it means.
Yeah, so we have the idea of both governed or centralized data on our platform and self-service. And we have ways where people can certify data sets, for instance, so that a user who's looking at it can know that the data set is one that maybe an administrator or someone who's in charge of the data has certified. We also allow you to create those curated semantic models, just like users have been doing for the past 10 years in our product. And you can trust that those are, that the most trusted data in the company. And so what we see our customers doing is delivering both centralized data and letting users potentially mash that up with maybe non-certified data or whatever source, and leveraging both worlds. So be able to allow the department to do self-service while assuring that the data sets and the data that's provided maybe from your IT organization or your business IT organization is centralized and governed, and we know that's the one version of the truth.
That is so nice to hear, because the finance executives are not going to want anyone to have a non-certified answer in terms of what their budget allocation is, or of course your GL has to be iron tight, but then you've got the benefit of being able to look at, okay, well, what are some of the drivers that are impacting my organization, and then have that be a little bit more of a area you can explore on your own and maybe look at some other.
Yeah, it's great. And we've really evolved from the waves of analytics in the industry over the last 10, 15 years. At one time it was all centralized, and departments were frustrated because they couldn't get the answers they wanted quickly, and they had to go to, the data, the person in charge of the data to be able to get new data or augment it in any way. Then we entered the self-service world, and it became a little bit chaotic, and people were throwing around data and no one could really tell what the correct numbers were, and you had this frustrating problem from the finance executives. And now we're even entering into a world of augmented, where we let machine learning and other new technologies help users do less work to arrive at the same answers, and we think our platform covers all of those areas.
Well, that's great. Before we go, I want to ask you to just briefly mention the change in pricing, because I think that's a really important part of what got announced today, and I'm certainly glad to hear that it's simpler.
So simplified pricing, and just a simplified offering. So we have a professional edition, and we have the enterprise edition. The professional edition will include all the self-service capabilities we've been briefly talking about, and the enterprise edition will include the centralized and self-service capabilities and augmented capabilities. And the pricing is really simple. The professional edition is $20 per person per month, and the enterprise edition is $2,000 per CPU per month.
Okay, great. So that means that you're either going to buy a certain head count of users, or you're going to go enterprise and you can have unlimited users?
Yep.
That's great.
User count doesn't matter.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure having the opportunity to talk with you today and hear about this really important announcement.
It's great to talk to you all the time.
All right, thanks Matt.
Right.